Hello everyone, thanks for joining today's class. And in today's class we want to talk about how to build and run web app on local development environment using Microsoft hosted agents. So the class will prep us to understand how to build a CI pipeline with Microsoft Azure Pipeline. Because understanding how to build a software manually prepares you to repeat the process in the Azure pipeline. So first step, what we need to do today is to prep our Visual Studio code. So you can just go to a terminal and we need to make sure that the terminal is seeing git bash instead of the PowerShell. So you can just remove this. So let me check. I believe this is a root. Alright, so I want to make a directory where we are going to clone dev test, where we're going to clone our source code. Alright, so let me go cd into dev tests. Alright, okay, that's fine. So secondly, we need to set our git configuration, where it is git config global user name. Let me see, Adeni Oshofuye. That's that. Then git config global user email. Let me see, Adeni Oshofuye at Gmail. Alright, that is done. So we can now go back to GitHub to get the source code that we want to use. So first we need to create a fork, meaning we're going to get that source code from somewhere, from a repo. Is a public repo online, Tailspin. I think this is okay. This is what we are looking for. So it's in a public repository, but before we can work with this repository, we need to fork this repository into our own repository. So all I need to do is to just do this. Let's say sorry, this is Tailspin. No, this one is the one that I've forked, because I can see my name here, but it's normally, let me just show you how to fork. So let me say Tailspin. So I think Microsoft. So this is it. So if you want to get this, all you need to do is to just click on fork and create fork. Right, you can decide to put any name there, so it's as your own discretion. So now that I have this, all I can do, because I forked this into my own repo, all I want to do is to now clone. So I can just copy this and go back to my ID and say, let's say git clone. Don't forget that I've created a directory that I want this to be cloned into. So that is that. After that, let me just change into that. Let me even check. Okay, we have it. So I can just change into the directory let's say mslen tailspin space game web. Okay, I believe this is correct. All right, let me just check what we have there. All right, so this is the source code that I got online, so I can just clear this. This is the source code I got online. So let me now, the next thing to do is to set the upstream remote. So what we are going to do is to let me clear this, to do remote so it's supposed to be git remote v git remote v. all right, so after that I can say I want to add upstream, which is git remote add upstream. Go back to, so what I've copied earlier, I can just paste it here. So again, let me say git remote v again. So I should have 4. So one is fetching, some are pushing. All right, so here after, let me just clear this. So the next to do is to open a source code, which I can just, let me clear this, so we can just say code R. So this will give us open another Visual Studio Code with the source code file. So I can just come to the new terminal here. So here is where we want to run our .NET app. So here we can just say .NET build configuration release. I believe this is correct. Okay. Why is it failing? Why is this telling me that it's failed? So I can now try to build after I discovered that my internet was off. Let me say .NET .NET run .NET build configuration release .NET build configuration release. So this should give us, let me see, okay. Oh good, build succeeded. So what happened initially is because of my network.net run. Then we can say .NET run configuration release no build. Then we can just say projects so that it selects the project, even if any other tailspin space game web. Okay. Okay, I think. Okay. It's not a project file. Two spin space. How is that? So let me check what we have in there. Oh, sorry. .NET run configuration tailspin dot space game dot web. Nee, what are you doing? .NET. Apologies for this. .NET run configuration release. Can say no build, then ifm project, because that's the project we want to run. Okay, I think that's better. So it's now saying we should install .NET application, .NET updates. So let me quickly go and update that. Okay, it's because I've not tried this on this box before. Let me check. All right. Let me just update this. Okay. I agree. Yes, okay. So I have to pause this video so that, okay, if that is the end, it said installed successfully. So we can go back to our Visual Studio Code and try that command again, and let's see. To install missing framework download. I believe we've downloaded that. That is downloaded already. Okay. Let me do this. This is ASP.NET. This is .NET runtime now. So this is because I've not run this application on this box before. So if my .NET is out of date, it's not my fault, but apologies. So let me just do this. Run install. Okay. Alright, successful. So let's go back and do this. I believe it should be successful now. Okay, so we can see that is running. So all we need to do is to check the host, local host. Good. So this is the web app we've been trying to run, and you can see you can interact with the app. Space game can just check it, interact, and see how it works. Clicked everywhere. Okay, So thank you for joining today's class, and I believe today's class has helped someone in your cloud journey. It's going to help you. Thank you. Have a nice day.